Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Morphin time with the ATLRed Ranger, and I'm back after a long break. Got a new computer, and Monarchs just came out with a structure deck, and I know everybody's been talking about Monarchs and everything, but I thought I'd put my 2 cents in. I built this deck, and I really like it. I play DDDs and Fluffles and all that, but Monarchs is it's pretty good. I really like the fact that it's revamped. It got nice spell support, being able to draw cards and all that. I really like Strike too, but let's talk about the big guys, the new guys. Erebus. Erebus is cool. I run him at 3. He's able to spin back a card from your hand randomly, or you can choose from the field or graveyard, which is really good. And if you have a Monarch SpellTrap card, you can pitch it, get them back, or any of your other Monarchs back from the grave, which is really good. Sometimes I want to drop them to 2, but I just realized that I sided one out for like Mega Mobius or Mega Caius. Thessalos is really good at 1. I usually side in my game too as well. Just being able to know what your opponent is playing is really good. The burn damage just helps me kill off Cosmos sometimes. If they have like Dark Destroyer in hand and I'm able to snipe that, it's really good. Aether's really good. She's new. She allows you to pitch a Monarch spell trap card to the graveyard, and then you can special summon another Monarch, which is really good. I usually special summon another Aether, so that way on my opponent's turn I can tribute the one that I tribute summoned the first time, and then do it all over again. Kuraz, I didn't play him originally, but now that I play him at 1, I realize that I can pop one of their scales and then pop him or pop one of my like primes or something like that, or probably Stormforce for strike, and then be able to go off from there. Giving them that one card doesn't really matter too much because what I'm popping is more important, hopefully, than the card that I'm popping. The Mithra, I run it at 1. A lot of people want to decide it. I like it at 1. Being able to special summon, get off Karaz or whatever, especially if I have the minion in hand, I can activate the minion, drop one of the big guys to level 6, and then special summon Mithra and then go off from there. A lot of people run Eidos at 3. I like it at 2, just because you can banish it, special summon, and go grab one of the other guys, and then do it all over again. A lot of people would disagree that Eidos is definitely a 3 of, but I think 2 works just fine. Of course, I run 2 Maxi, 2 Veiler. I think that for the most part, I usually side my Veilers out, especially against the mirror. Well, not against the mirror. I side the Maxis against the mirror, but Veilers for Cosmos, I side those out because Veiler doesn't really do anything. 3 Idea Knight. He definitely gets your engine going, allows you to normal summon and then special summon another vassal. He getting Veiler really hurts. Max C doesn't hurt as much because they're only getting +1, and then I usually just Erebus whatever they just drew, which like doesn't really matter, but definitely idea. And then he's able to go get one of your banished Monarch spell trap cards when he's sent to the grave, so you can foolish him, go greater the Pantheism or Tenacity. It's really good. 1 for 1 is really good. You can pitch anything, usually pitch Erebus, or sometimes I pitch another Idea Knight just to special summon an Idea Knight, so that way I can have an additional normal summon, and then I can have a normal summon and then an additional tribute summon. 3 Pantheism really gets your engine going, being able to discard a card, then draw 2 cards. Rhoda allows you to go get Knight. 3 Tenacity. Tenacity is sometimes I'll just pitch it off of Pantheism. Tenacity is really good though. Foolish. Sometimes I side Foolish out just because I don't really need it as much. Strike. A lot of people hate Strike just because you have to tribute summon monster or whatever. But I think it's really good, especially since you can tribute and then draw a card, especially if your hand isn't too good. Like tributing Erebus and then you could just pitch whatever to get Erebus back. And then it negates stuff. So one time I negated a Regeki and that was really cool. It's kind of gimmicky, I guess, but I really like it. And then in the graveyard, you can banish it and then turn everything on the field to a type. So I can make everything fire and then get Thessalos' ability or Caius' ability or any of the Mega's ability, really. Of course, Stormforce is great, especially against Cosmo. You tribute their big ships or tribute anything, and then they can't go off from there. March has actually been coming in really good. It stops people from popping your stuff with Dark Destroyer. Yeah, Dark Destroyer. Can't target it with like Icarus attack now that Ray Raptors are coming out. It's really good. In return, helps your hand out, especially if you only have one mega in hand, and then it helps keep your engine going. 3 Dominion. A lot of people think that most Monarch players only want the Dominion for the ability to lock out people with their extra deck, but honestly, I really like the fact that I can turn down my 8s to 6s. That really helps me stop bricking. Like, if I can just pitch like original Monarch or the Prime Monarch, and just banish, have a 1, and then Dominion, make it a level 6, and then Tribute. It's really good. Locking out people's extra deck is just a bonus in my opinion. Like, I really don't rely on it for that. And then that extra 800 to beat over things is really good. Prime, or the original, I think it's called Prime in real life, but it allows you to flip it, target 2 SpellTrap cards, put them back in your deck, draw a card. It's really good, especially it goes with these guys because they pitch 2, and so you'll never really deck out like that. And then if it's in the graveyard, you can banish a Monarch SpellTrap card, and then special summon in defense mode. He has a huge butt, like 2400 defense is really, really big. Like, especially in the mirror match, if all they have is like a Kuraz or something, then you're stalemated, or a Majesty's Fiend and you're stalemated. And it helps, like, you can tribute over, beat over, and things like that. It's really good. Solemn Scolding is the last card. I really like Solemn Scolding. I tried it out and I felt like it was just way too good not to put in the deck. You really don't set in this deck unless you're setting like Monarch, Stormforth, or in my case Strike. But I just Stormforth during their standby phase, and that usually scares people, so they don't want to summon anything. And then most people don't know that I have Scolding set, so there's that. For the side, I have one Mega Monarch. I mean Mobius, the Mega Monarch. It just allows me to pop scales in the back row, just extra popping. And then if I strike him, he can't respond to it, which is really cool. Caius, if I strike him, he can target 2 cards instead of 1, and then they banish. And if it's a Dark Minds that I banished, then it pulls all of them out of the deck or whatever, which is cool. Trap Eater stops the trap card that stops us. What's it? Mask of Restrict stops light and shadow poisoning mirrors, other stuff. Land Robe, I like Land Robe. Stops the Fog King. Not too many people run Fog King that since I've been ranking up on Dev Pro. I've never seen any Fog Kings, but I keep it just in case because Monarch players play Fog King in the mirror, and I don't like it. So Land Robe is definitely good. And I've been trying out Garm. Garm is really cool because you can bounce the tribute summon monster. So if you only have like one tribute summon monster and you're not drawing into any others, you can bounce it for Garm and then do it again to hopefully thin out your deck, so that way you can draw more of the big guys. And then when he's tributed, you can go add another vassal to your hand, which is good because if you're playing against, I don't know, like if you're fearing the Fog King or something, and this is the only thing you're in hand, sorry, you can go get a Land Robe and prep for the Fog King. I saw 1 extra Maxi, 1 extra Veiler, 3 Twin Twister for back row scales, an extra March, because March is really good against Regekis, Dark Holes, Torrential Tributes, stops targeting, like you can't be targeted by Effect Veiler, which is really good. And then of course I saw 2 extra Solemn Scoldings. I don't really know what I side these in for. I basically side them in for anything, really. Like, if somebody wants to do something crazy or try to go off, I basically just side in Solemn Scolding, especially against Rogue, and I'm just popping, or like DDD, stuff like that. I'll stop their Kepler, or I'll stop Gate, and definitely shut them off. But that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, like, favorite, subscribe. Thanks. Bye.